It's Kenneth SBM Boxing. Let's speak boxing. Weigh-ins yesterday. Shawn Porter versus Errol Spence Jr. Both came in at the max 147. They both look good. I'm always looking at the abs. They both look ripped. You know, Errol Spence, Shawn Porter, you know, they're always taking their training camp serious, especially Shawn Porter. Then getting at Errol Spence, he's considered a gym rat as well. Then guys both work hard. But you know what I'm talking about. Shawn Porter, he just puts in that extra work, that extreme work, and he's just a hard-working dude, you know what I'm saying? And he always puts in an exciting fight. He comes to fight, he comes to rough you up, and then, like, you know, the Danny Garcia fight and stuff like that, just depending stylistically, you know, we were able to see a different style of Shawn Porter and being able to mix it up, box, dance, showing some movement, some lateral movement, just jabbing, using different angles and stuff like that, which kind of fucked up Danny Garcia, you know what I'm saying? Because Danny Garcia, he's a big dude, you know what I'm saying? He's a big dude too. He's strong. You can tell, like, Danny Garcia, you can't really rough him up. So, you know, they had a game plan coming into this fight, and they didn't want to bang with Danny. And that's what Danny wanted to do, you know. I think if you bang with Danny will get the best out of you, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, if you try to box him, you know, Danny's good, but I think Danny got caught off guard with that. But all in all, you know, coming into this fight, you know, Errol Spence was my prediction on this fight. I think Errol Spence is going to come out. Nothing against Shawn Porter whatsoever. I think Shawn Porter's a solid fighter, you know, but skills pay the bills, you know. Is he better than Errol Spence? No. A lot of people talk shit about Errol, saying that he hasn't fought anybody, saying that, you know, he fought Mikey Garcia. He didn't knock out Mikey Garcia. But at the end of the day, Mikey Garcia is a hell of a fighter. You know, George the boxing genius, he doesn't like Mikey Garcia, but Mikey Garcia is a hell of a fighter. And Mikey, you know, he was able to utilize his boxing ability to survive that whole entire fight. You know what I'm saying? He was on the defense the whole entire time, which, you know, he was able to come out victorious on his end, trying to survive all 12 rounds in which he did. You know, if it would have been another fighter with less boxing ability, besides Mikey Garcia, you know, Spence would have got him out of there. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know, you can't discredit Errol Spence for that, even though Mikey Garcia was the smaller opponent. But Errol Spence, dude, he's just a complete package, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the welterweight. He's heavy, he's big for the welterweight division. He knows how to jab, he knows how to box, he has defense, he has power, he has speed. Can he take a punch? Absolutely. I think he's just a big dude, you know. So you know, what's the game plan? Because if Shawn Porter wants to box and dance around, I think Errol Spence is going to get him. If he wants to brawl and rough you up like Shawn Porter is known to do, like he did against Adrian Broner, which Adrian Broner's a smaller dude, you know. Berto's, he's not that strong, and Berto always has issues with people trying to rough him up, you know. Devin Alexander, this was younger Devin Alexander. He wasn't ready for that, you know what I'm saying? And Devin was he was a big welterweight, but Shawn Porter, he'll rough you up, man, and he has the weight and the strength to do so. You know, Kell Brook, papa. Kell Brook is a big ass welterweight, and he couldn't do it against Kell Brook. Kell Brook was able to fight his fight. Kell Brook was able to just fight his fight, you know. Shawn Porter tried to rough him up, but Kell Brook was able to push him back, push him off, and he lost the fight. Hands down, he lost that fight. But, you know, Keith Thurman was able to bang with him. Keith Thurman's a strong dude too. And Shawn Porter wasn't able to have his way with him, you know. He mixed it up with Danny Garcia, like I said, and came out victorious. But I think if Shawn Porter would have tried to come in and rough up Danny Garcia and go toe-to-toe with him, Danny would have came out victorious in that fight. But he had a great game plan and was able to mix it up, which fucked Danny Garcia up. But Errol Spence, you can't do that, man. I think Shawn Porter, if he steps into the ring against Errol Spence and tries to rough up Errol Spence, you know, it's night-night. I think it's going to be a stoppage. Actually, that's my prediction in the fight. I think it's going to be TKO. Ref's going to stop it. Shawn Porter's going to get hurt in that fight. He didn't look too good against the Ugas fight. He didn't look too good in his last couple fights. His last couple fights have been close. You know, Ugas, I think he lost that fight. Danny Garcia was a close fight. Thurman was a close fight. Even though I thought, you know, he lost against Thurman, I think he beat Danny Garcia, but that could have went either way. You know, it was just, you know, by hairs. You know what I'm saying? So as he fights better fighters and things like that, I don't see it. Even though he's a two-time world champion, whatever, but world champion against Devin Alexander, come on, man. Nothing to take away against Devin, but Devin, at that time, bro, it was just a matter of him giving up that belt to the real welterweight. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it is what it is. But anyways, guys, it's Kenneth SBM Boxing. I got Errol Spence winning. TKO, you know. It's not like Shawn Porter can run, hide, whatever. People doubt Errol Spence, but at the end of the day, you know, all those doubters are going to end up being believers, and then from there is going to be a bunch of bandwagon hoppers and shit like that. Everyone's going to be screaming for the Crawford fight, which that motherfucker needs to fight somebody. Seriously. Crawford needs to fight somebody. I want to see that shit. But anyways, guys, it's Kenneth SBM Boxing. From request subscribe. Let's get it.